The house behind me is a custom-built ICF home. My name is Aaron. Welcome to Yager Built. We are a construction company located on Vancouver Island. We design, build, and renovate homes all over British Columbia. We are very excited to be at the halfway point of this custom build. Today we'll give you an update of what we've accomplished since the last video. See the link right here. What has been achieved since the last video is we're installing a standing seam metal roof. We have finished the back framing. We are working on the electrical shed and the water treatment shed. We are also working on the workshop and a hand-cut roof for that workshop. You'll notice a lot of vehicles behind me, and that's because we have a lot of trades here today. We have plumbers, electricians, roofers, and fireplace technicians installing their product. This part of the project requires a high level of management. Why? Because we have so many moving parts and we want it to be successful and go like clockwork. Something that we focus on here is safety. As you've seen in our other videos here, we focus on wearing steel toes, safety vest, hard hats, and safety glasses. Safety is always a priority for us and our sub-trades and our workers. We have a couple of inspections coming up. Rough-in plumbing, rough-in electrical, and framing inspection. We'll give you an update in the next video. Thank you for watching to this point. I'm gonna hand the video to one of our carpenters, Thomas, and he's gonna walk you through the tasks that he's doing.
So right now, I'm scribing the notches for this post and beam work. So we've got these beautiful 8x10 timbers that were milled here on site. They're gonna sit on top of these, and this 1-inch housing is gonna lock into on top of the post. The cool thing about timber framing is that you need the accuracy of finished carpentry coupled with big timbers, which is more structural. So for this, we want to scribe all of our cut lines with a knife. So once you've made all of your kerf cuts, once you've scribed, then you'll take the skill saw and you'll cut along that knife line, and then you'll make a whole bunch of kerf cuts until you get what you see here. Now this is one of the most fun parts, is breaking out the kerfs. So because we've scribed this line perfectly with the knife, when we're breaking out our kerfs, we never get any tear out. The cut never goes beyond where we wanted it to go. So once you get the majority of your kerf out, then you get to have some fun with your chisel and clean up your cut. First, I'm going to work along my knife edge on the edge and get that perfect. Again, because we've already scribed this with a knife, we're just going to the edge of our knife, and that makes for perfect accuracy. Then once we've got the edge cleaned up, then we can go ahead and take all the kerf out in the middle. So we've got this one clean now, so that's ready to be installed, and I'm going to do the same thing on this one over here. Okay, so we're done with all of our kerf cuts now. So we're just going to repeat the procedure and break out all these kerfs so we can chisel the joinery face clean. It's always a bit tougher around the knots. So when you're breaking out your kerf, you don't want to go too hard because you never want to damage your good edge here. So now I'm going to start at the edge, again right at my knife cut. I'll put the chisel in and clean up the edge. So that's looking pretty clean. So what we have to do next is we have to do one more housing on this side. It's going to be 1.5 inches deep, because that's the minimum you want for purchase of another beam on the post. And then these two beams are going to be set on these posts coming out from the house, and then we'll have a spreader beam that goes in between them, and there'll be a gable roof framed on that, and then we're going to do a shed style post and beam all the way down this line. So just to show you a few other details, we've done this 3/4 chamfer on the front. We'll sand this a bit smoother here, this end cut here, and these chamfers will be poking out. We got about a 2-foot overhang coming over the post, and then our fascia board coming down from our gable ends will be just over here to keep our timbers nice and dry and out of the elements. So we're grateful for the opportunity to share this content with you, and please feel free to like and subscribe and leave a message, because each time you do, we receive a notification and gives us a dopamine rush. And that, as you know, feels real good.